Hello board gamers, this is Ronathan with a board game unboxing of Thanos Rising, Avengers Infinity War. I already have got the process started, and let's begin. Always saves time taking that shrink wrap off. So let's look at, we have an instruction manual. And this will list our components that we have in the game. So our first component that we are going to reveal is going to be the Infinity Gauntlet. And this is not too shabby. So it is a flat cardboard with some indentations that allow you to put the Infinity Stones so they can catch and hold. That's a nice touch, so a little better upgrade than just a flat area. The deployment zone, where Thanos will sit in the middle and we will place the hero and villain cards around. And we have the big bad, Thanos. Not too bad. So he's got about 4 or 5 inches, so looks pretty beefy. Yeah, not too shabby. Next, we have the cubes. Oops, not the cubes. We have the dice, but I will get to those later. Next thing is we have the damage markers, or as they call them in here, the damage counters. I was correct, so not too bad. These basically feel like little pandemic cubes for the red disease. In case if you lose them, go ahead and grab them from Pandemic. As well as the Infinity Stone counters. So, I didn't say this before, but you would get 50 of those damage counters, and in here you are going to get 30 Infinity Stone counters. And just like, these feel basically just like Pandemic. And in case if you ever lose any, you can just grab them out of your Pandemic game. Next, we have the Infinity Stones. Not too bad. Pretty decent. Nice job, USAopoly. We will go ahead and give those a try later and put them inside the gauntlet. Better be careful I don't drop any. Next we have these two dice. We have the Thanos dice, and it is a 6-sided die which has a couple left, rights, Infinity Gauntlet, and Thanos stays where he's at. And then we have another 6-sided die. By the way, these are all going to be 6-sided die inside of here. I play Dice Masters, so I'm a fan of dice. So each of the Infinity Stone sides. By the way, this is my first unboxing video, so it will be a learning curve for me, so apologies. Next, we have our dice that we get to use in the game. Now, these dice are going to be our power dice, and you're going to get 15 power dice in all. At the bottom, if I can get this out, we'll go ahead and we'll skip that. The next thing that we have will be our Infinity Stone cards. So we have each and every one of the different Infinity Stones. We have the Space Stone, and this says when you fill up the counter, you will, well, let's get it turned the right way for the audience. You will add 1 damage to each of the active. There we go. Let me get this squared away. Gotta try to get my mark correctly. Next, we have the Time Stone. And the Time Stone says, there we go. That's nicely balanced. The Power Stone. We have the Time Stone, which sits on top of Vision's head. And its ability, once we fill up that counter, is going to be this. And finally, the Soul Stone. Spoiler alert, Soul Stone is in the Avengers Infinity War. So I'll take a dislike for revealing that, spoiler alert. Alrighty, next up we are going to have these damage counter, these bonus tokens. So when you defeat a villain, you will, or you hit a villain I should say, you will get one of these bonus tokens and you flip them over and they have something. So this tells me I get to roll an extra blue cube. Now when you attack in the game, you're going to have these deployment zone tokens. So let's Thanos know, hey, I'm going to be going in this area. So I believe that's going to be for Wakanda, for the Mystics, the Avengers. So if we can get an R one, that would be pretty cool. Revengers. And then the Guardians. Next up, we have our team-based summary cards. We have Wakanda, the Sanctum Sanctorum, Nowhere. Interesting fun thing about the Nowhere card, the team leader is Gamora, not Star-Lord. She's the more stable leader. And the Avengers Compound, led by Captain America. Alrighty, and let's get to the hero and villain cards. So the first one that we got is we have Captain America. No, not Tim, only Hulk. Black Widow. Bucky Barnes. Okoye. Hawkeye. Falcon. Quinjet, Black Panther, Iron Man, His Girl Friday, Hulkbuster, War Machine, and Shuri. Hey, she's awesome. Iron Spidey, and the Royal Talon Fighter. We have Gamora, Rocket, Drax, I Am Groot, the Collector, Nebula, and Star Munch, and their ship. We have Doctor Strange, Heimdall, Idris, my boy, Wong, Mantis, Loki, Thor, Vision, and the Statesman vehicle. It's the Kingsman. And then we have our villain cards. We have a few General Outriders, so you'll see that throughout. Corvus Glaive, Call Obsidian, Ebony Maw, and Proxima Midnight. Now, if you're lucky, you can stop by your local FLGS and they may have a promo available for you for an extra character. So spoiler alert, if you have not seen Infinity War, this will be a minor spoiler because you will then have another team deployment zone or a team-based card. Could you play this up to 5 players? I don't know. That'll be a fun test to see. But now we have a new team-based card along with another one as well too. And its own special deployment token. Alrighty folks, thank you kindly for watching my video. To give you a little satisfaction maybe at the end, what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to set the Infinity Stones inside the gauntlet. So, let's have at it. The snap of my fingers. I'm not going to do that. But let's go ahead and let's put them inside. Let's get the Power Stone. Oh, this is the Power Stone. Then the Space Stone. Then we need the Reality Stone. Followed by the Soul Stone. Then the Time Stone. Finally, the Time Stone, and then finally, Visions Stone. Thank you very much.